Linda Liukas ist eine finnische Programmiererin, Storytellerin und Illustratorin. Ihr Kinderbuch Hello Ruby wurde mittels der erfolgreichsten Kickstarter-Kampagne der Geschichte finanziert. Mit dem Buch will sie Kindern auf spielerische Art und Weise das Programmieren näher bringen. Liukas ist überzeugt, dass Programmieren die wichtigste Sprache des 21. Jahrhunderts wird. Sie hat die Bewegung Railgirls gegründet, weil sie möchte, dass junge Frauen auch in Städten programmieren lernen. Liukas wurde zum Digital Champion of Finnland ernannt und ist eine der wichtigsten Frauen im Bereich der Digitalisierung.
Linda Liukas, back in the days when I was a child, we learned about different animals, sounds, etc. You want our kids to learn how to program.
Well, yes, but I think it's not mutually exclusive skills. I think these kids grow up in a world where computers are everywhere around them, and giving them a basic understanding of what computers are, how they work, is very important. But I think even more important is sparking that curiosity and excitement around computers. And what I would much rather see than a generation of programmers is a generation of kids who see code as a mean of self-expression, just like they would with crayons or Legos or guitars or drama classes.
So what is my kid actually able to do after reading the book? Is it going to be able to program a simple application? Is it going to be able to understand what programming is about?
So he or she will definitely not be the next Mark Zuckerberg after reading the book, but the book doesn't teach you one specific programming languages. Rather, it teaches you computational thinking, and it's a sort of a word that we use to describe thinking skills and structures that humans need to use in order to speak to a computer. And those would include things like decomposing a problem. Like even the best programmers in the world, they start by taking a big problem and putting it into smaller pieces, or spotting patterns, or algorithmic thinking, and so forth. So it's really a storybook that teaches you about logical thinking, but also creativity.
This is not the only book you have written. It's the first one that's been translated into German. What other books are there?
Yeah, so I started this whole journey thinking that it's important that our kids learn to program or to think like a programmer. But I realized that this world of technology is so massive and so big and so much everywhere around us that there is this wealth of things that we need to educate them with. So the second book is about how computers work, because I had no idea how computers worked when I started to work on this. The third book is about how the internet works, and that's what I'm working on right now. Like, how do you explain what the internet is for a generation of kids who've never disconnected online? And the fourth book that I'm kind of slowly starting to think about is what is artificial intelligence, and how can we, and what should we be teaching about artificial intelligence for the next generation?
Look forward to reading your books. Thank you so much, Linda Liukas. Und falls Sie weitere Informationen zu unseren Referenten und zu den NZZ X-Days wünschen, dann gehen Sie online auf www.nzz-xdays.com.